About myself. Well, I was born in Sweden, but I was raised in Spain because when I was 10 years old...
So you're a Spanish Swede?
Yes.
One would think you'd be better looking.
Yeah. I would assume as well. Like, my parents did some mistakes there, yeah. No, I don't know I think it's just they gave me allergies and crooked teeth, so first I thought I was British, you know, but yeah.
So wait, your mom is Swedish or who's Swedish?
My mom is Swedish, so she's like 1.76 m. And,
really?
And my dad is 1.63 m, so it's a really...
Really?
Yeah, my dad, I don't know, he must...
Oh, this guy fucks.
Yeah, exactly, but then I saw him naked, I was like, no, that's not it.
That's not it? Okay.
No, but I think he has just general swag.
The confidence.
That I did not inherit it.
Right, when you're 163, you have to have confidence.
Yeah, and I saw some pictures, like my mom, I saw some pictures when she was young, and I don't want to be that guy, but she was hot.
She's babe.
Yeah, I'll be like, damn. And then I saw some other girlfriends from my dad, and they were even hotter. And I was like,
really?
Yeah. But apparently he was like this disco dancer, and he had even this world record of dancing for, I think it was 36 hours straight.
Really?
Yeah.
They went in for the stamina.
Yeah, for sure.
This guy can move his hips for 36 hours straight.
And I mean, he was he still is a very unique dude. He's the way I describe my dad is he has the biggest heart and the best intentions in the world,
right?
But the smallest brain.
Really?
Yeah. So he makes all decisions based on emotions, which is never a good
Very
idea.
Latino.
Yeah, extremely Latino.
Interesting.
So the reason we moved from Sweden to Spain was because my mom passed away when I was 8, and he was he's been a restaurateur his whole life, and he was I'm gonna open a restaurant to honor in her name. The name is gonna be Karina. So I'm gonna be okay, so you don't have the money, how are you supposed to open a restaurant? He's like, don't worry about it, I'll go to the bank, I'll get the loan, it's gonna be easy. And I was like, okay, well, so what's the concept? Oh, it's a Swedish, Spanish, Mexican, Japanese, and Italian restaurant.
Well, what a fusion.
And I'm like, okay, so you think the bank will want it? He's like, dude, did you not hear the concept? That's easy money. And so he went to the bank, and obviously they said no.
They were like, okay, it sounds like you're all over the place.
Exactly, so they refused it immediately. So he was like, who can I ask for money that will pay for my restaurant? So he went to the Yugoslavian Mafia in Sweden.
Okay.
And he asked them for money, so they're like, okay, we will give you the money, but you pay us back with time.
Right.
And for flash forward 9 months, the restaurant was not making money.
Right.
Shocker for everybody, right? And they were like, okay, so where's our money? My dad's like, so I don't have it.
So let me explain.
There's just this one thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, so here's the thing. Unless you pay us back, we're gonna kidnap your kids.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
A sister.
Okay, gotcha.
So then I was at my grandparents' place, and one morning we came back, and my dad was just packing up the car, filling it up, and screaming. My sister was crying and yelling. It's like, I hate you, I hate you. And we were like, what the fuck is going on? And I just came there, and my dad was like, okay, so we're moving to Spain. And me and my grandma was like,
to run away from the mafia?
Yeah.
Wow.
We were like, what?
This is a very strong start to the Labrador Energy podcast here, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Oh, interesting. So how long did you actually live in? We'll get to the running away. Did the mafia find you?
No.
Okay, cool.
Still alive.
Guys, so guys, he's here. He's here.
Unless the mafia is watching the video now, then I'm fucked.
I don't think the mafia watches the Labrador Energy.
You
podcast.
never know who's watching, man.
Exactly. It's getting bigger. So you actually lived in Sweden for 6 years?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years in Sweden, and then with 10, we just took the car and.
So you're fluent in Swedish?
Yeah.
Is it your native tongue?
Yeah, but I would say from all the languages that I speak, it's the one I speak the worst. It's very weird, because I only speak it with my sister because she lives in Sweden now. She moved back, but with my dad, yeah.
Did the Spanish-Swedish combination work out better for your sister?
Not at all. Even worse. She got my dad's part. So she's short, dark-haired, dark eyes.
Oh man, so because usually the mother's genes are usually a bit stronger, but it sounds like your dad had a lot of. It's very, very potent.
It's his stamina. That small thing. It's all compact, It's
strong poisons come in small vials. That's
exactly.
The saying in Romania that we have.
Oh well, it fits for my dad perfectly.
So your sister's still in Sweden then?
Yeah. So after 3 years, she was then 15. She was like, I cannot take it anymore. Right. And she just moved back to Spain because my grandparents were still there, and we had some family friends, and they kind of became her legal guardians. And
gotcha. In Sweden, where?
It's called Sundsvall.
Okay.
It's 400 kilometers north of Stockholm.
Oh, it's the middle of
nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the biggest city in the north, or one of the biggest cities.
Right.
But it's a neighborhood in Berlin, basically.
Right. Okay.